The hammer and hanging man are single candles and are usually used to identify reversals in price action. Blackwell Global has made these available to you as a free MT4 indicator. But first, we would like to remind you that trading products with leverage involves a high level of risk. You may lose more than your capital invested. This indicator is offered as a free indicator on the Blackwell Global website and will only run on Blackwell Global's MT4 platform. More general information is available as a video on the installation of these indicators by clicking the link above. As always, using candlestick patterns, especially single candlesticks, in combination with another strategy or an indicator is a good idea. Let's take a look at some examples. We drag our Blackwell Global Hammer and Hanging Man version 4 indicator onto a 1-hour euro-dollar chart. Ensure that Allow DLL Imports is ticked and check the configuration. I know, through previous experimentation, that this setting worked for me. 10 pips for the minimum size of the tail. This is important as different time frames will produce different sizes of hammers and hanging men. The minimum percentage of the body to the tail is 30%, and the maximum percentage of the nose to the tail is 30%. Again, different time frames and different pairs will produce different results. Let's save this as Hammer Euro-Dollar H1. Here we see a hanging man straight away. We had previously plotted a key price level, so we might have expected a reversal if we don't get a breakthrough resistance. When price rejected resistance and stochastics broke below 80, going short was the correct call. Moving on, another small hanging man appears, but in the middle of consolidation. This is not a very useful signal. However, a Bollinger Squeeze was in progress here, which usually indicates that a big move is on the way. After a break above resistance, that is what happened. Later, we find a hanging man during a retracement in a clear downtrend. Once price touched this upper Bollinger Band and stochastics dropped below 80, the downtrend continued. A few hours later, our indicator spots a hammer candle. Price had broken through this lower Bollinger Band, stochastics were going above 20, and price was testing this key level, so going long worked. Moving on, we are clearly in a ranging market and the same scenario repeats itself. However, backtesting on the $Swiss 4-hour chart, we find the best configuration is 20 pips as a minimum tail size and the percentages as 30 and 50, respectively. Here we have classic reversals at key levels of support. Here on the daily chart of $CAD, we have 4 out of 4 correct indications of the hanging man and the hammer candle. That's all for now. Of course, further information and instructional videos on other indicators are available on the Blackwell Global website. Thanks for watching and happy trading with Blackwell Global.